Hello, my name is Rick Westby. I'm the Director of Therapeutic Services for Integrated Interventions. Welcome to today's video, which is about cognitive diffusion. And when we talk about cognitive diffusion, we're talking about thinking, cognition, and then diffusion. Diffusion suggests that there's fusion. And so when we are fused cognitively, that means that we have a thought, a belief, an emotion that we're literally identifying with. So it works like if we say the words, I am sad, or I am angry, what we're telling ourselves is that my being is this emotion, or this thought. I'm a bad person, right? And so then when we identify with that, what we tend to do is reinforce that idea and subconsciously act that way. So if I say I am depressed, then I've created a framework under which my whole life has to fit into this idea of being depressed. And so when I'm fused to the idea of being depressed, I'm going to be more likely to mope around, less likely to do the things that bring me joy and meaning in life. And so to defuse means to take a break from it. And so one of the ways that I like to demonstrate this with clients is, if I am depressed, then it's right up close to me. It's all I can see. It feels overwhelming, right? A thing that we can do is, instead of identifying with the thought or the emotion, we can notice that we're having the thought. And so then that gets it out, maybe like at arm's length, like I'm demonstrating, and then it's still there, right? And we can see everything else. It doesn't make the fact that we have the emotion any less true, but we can also see all the goodness that surrounds us. Another technique that I've seen is to picture our brain, the center of our thinking, as not being in ourselves or of ourselves, but just an organ that is braining. It's just thinking. So I have this little bobblehead that my son made me about 25 years ago. And so it's me, as you can clearly see, I'm a redhead. And I can use this to think of my brain as being outside of myself. At one point I called my brain SpongeBob, but I can look at this sitting on my desk and go, oh yeah, well that's an interesting thought, thanks for sharing, and not take it so seriously as if it originated from me. If you've ever said, I can't believe I said that, or I can't believe I did that, there's two I's. There's the me, the observer self, and then there's the actor, the person, the brain, that said or did that. And so that's a way of getting some separation from our thought processes so that we're not taking it so seriously. Time to time, we have thoughts that are negative, and if we buy into them and believe them, we're going to tend to act more negatively. And so that's my little spiel today on cognitive diffusion. Thanks so much for joining me. I hope this is helpful. If you can take a moment to get some space between yourself and your thoughts, you're going to feel much better.